And welcome here. It is Tiger football time again. 2 days ago, I was checking my calendar to see when the Jamboree was, and it was 2 days away. So we are here. Waynesville will face Union first here in the Jamboree. It's the standard cycle, I guess you can say. 12 plays on offense, 12 on defense, and we will rotate. And we are ready to go here on first down. And with that, we're going to start with the flag. So once again, camera's a little heavy here. Union with the pass that is caught for a short gain. Even if a fourth down does not progress, it'll still be the offensive team's ball until they run out of plays. That is play number 2. But we'll be live at Glendale next week thanks to Security Bank, among many other sponsors that we have. But do want to thank everybody, also the Dixon School District, for helping to bring coverage here of... What did I break? There we go. I done broke something. Oh my God. Something is not cooperating here. Union will go back as they did not get a first down on that. I'm trusting the video is still live. It is. I don't know what's going on here, but we'll just keep it on that screen. Union, they're going to try a handoff this time. A short gain, maybe 5, nowhere to go. And also Tuesday, I believe it is Tuesday, we'll be at Dixon High School for the volleyball jamboree. It'll be Dixon, Bell, and Plato for that. Following that, we'll have the Waynesville softball jamboree. Waynesville and Rolla for sure. I'm not sure who else is in that jamboree, but we'll be there live also for that with the coverage. Union in the black, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Waynesville in the orange. We'll be back here later in the season as the Tigers and Bulldogs face off in Waynesville, or in Rolla, not Waynesville. And we're going to have a penalty of some sort. So it's going to move us. I do apologize. I do have a new camera, so I'm working on the kinks of it here. Also trying to get a good, coach's shot when I can. Union still with the ball with the big pickup. And it appears Capital City scored on the other side. All 4 teams are playing, 2 on each side. This play will result in a loss for Union. Talking to Union last year, districts, Union was with St. Mary's and Rockwood Summit. That's a pretty stout district. That pass is caught, I believe. It's going to be near the 10. This is also a time for the officials to learn as they go, so there will be some learning going on with officials. And a short gain going nowhere on that play. Also, our radio partners are here from Rolla and Waynesville bringing you coverage of this, so be sure to check them out if you're on the road. Do not watch this if you are driving. That is a bad idea. Somewhere there's a billboard that probably says that. I did have to lower the resolution a little bit because of internet issues, but it will be okay. Essentially, the bandwidth was not enough for the resolution, but everything seems to be working right now. That play still scoreless. The touchdowns will just say 1 on there if they do score. Also, many of these coaches coached each other. Union coach coached against me. The Rolla coaches, and they were at St. Clair. Waynesville coach, he's coached against these coaches for several seasons, including the Rolla coach. He is a former Waynesville coach, assistant, under the legendary Rick Vernon back in the day. So a lot of these coaches here are... Well, that play did not develop like they was intending to. This is a learning experience, so that is the point of these jamborees, to kind of see what can happen. And a beautiful catch. That's going to be the end of the first half here. We're going to take a... I don't know what these commercials are on here. So we'll be right back after this. Back here again, Waynesville in the offense. Running set, it looks like here. Power set. Handoff is going to result in a short gain for the Tigers. So the first play of the season is a running play. So we're going to set the tone, I would say, with some of these later in the year. The Tigers will head to Glendale week 1. We'll be there live for that. As they'll travel to play the Falcons in Springfield. The following week, I believe they'll be at home. I believe it's Hillcrest. Nope, Hillcrest is an away game. So, but it'll be a home game. Tigers still learning here. We don't really have numbers or names because these are practice jerseys and players are still learning the new players. Quite a few other jamborees going on today as well, though. Tigers go back. They're looking to pass. This is near the sideline. And Tigers huddling up as we try to get the ball back. It's going to be a hot, toasty weekend, so hopefully your air conditioning is working well. I know mine is not working that well right now, so it'll be fun. Want to thank Security Bank for bringing you coverage of Tiger football. They're the season title sponsor. Tigers are going to pick up a big gain on this play. That's a 15-yard gain, probably 20 yards. Security Bank also providing coverage of Waynesville softball, Waynesville soccer, and Waynesville volleyball this season. Soccer will be 2 road games at Glendale and at Rolla. Well, volleyball will be, I believe, Sullivan and maybe Marshfield. Those are both home games. Softball will be the Jamboree. And big run out of bounds for the Tigers. So Tigers in striking distance. They have probably 4 or 5 plays left in their set. And this is a keeper. And that is a touchdown. And I did not set my replay, but that is a touchdown for the Tigers. So Tigers will strike first. And we'll start back here near the 40. So 1-0 for the Tigers here. They will win this set as they cannot, Union can't score. They're on defense. So Tigers will come away with at least a 1 touchdown victory in this first set. Rolla on the other side there, a nice pass that is caught actually by Rolla. That's impressive. And this time Tigers, they are spread out deep, split receivers, and they are going deep. That is caught. That is a beautiful catch there. Take a look back at that real quick. That'll put the Tigers back in scoring position. Waynesville coming off a 3-win season last year. Probably should have been more. They had Rolla down to the wire. And they had a rough 4th quarter against Bolivar. That would have gave them a 5th win, but it did work out in their favor. They wound up playing Central. But this is a touchdown for the Tigers. And Waynesville will run this in with a sweep away from the camera there. And 2-0 lead for the Tigers. So positive start for Waynesville. They're going to start off with a victory here in this Jamboree. Once again, the format is 12 offensive plays, 12 defensive plays. Now we are set. Tigers tackled on the inside 37-yard line, it looks like. Tigers in the orange, black pants. The black with red striping is Union. Capital City will be next. They are in the blue with kind of maroonish colored numbers. And Tigers again on the short run, not able to get a whole lot out of that. And we should be getting close to our play limit. Barkley's over there, I think, noticing that. If you watched us during the semi-pro season, during the spring and the summer, I appreciate that. Congratulations to the St. Joe Bucks. This spring, we are planning to be providing the coverage for the First City Cavalry. They'll be playing, I believe, at Lee Summit High School is where they're going to play their games. We'll have more information on that later. Also, we'll have some 8-man action coming in the spring. That'll be the Plow City Horsemen, I believe. Up in, not Peoria, but not far from Peoria, Illinois. Some fun travels this last spring and summer. Started out going out to Wichita for a football game. That was a fun trip. And it ended in St. Joseph, Missouri. Tigers again. This time it's straight to the fullback. And Tigers have some room. Union, good play to trip them up to avoid the touchdown. That is a first. And I believe that'll do it here. That'll end the first set, as you would say in volleyball, 2-0 to Waynesville. We'll be back in a little bit for set number 2. Should be against Capital City. See you then. So back here, while we have a break, we want to thank all of our other sponsors. A to Z Exterminator, Frisco League coverage, including the Lakeway Hornets, the Dixon School District, providing coverage of Dixon basketball, softball, baseball, and volleyball. And Gas Osage Electric also provided coverage of Dixon for state baseball tournament this year. We also, the 714 collection, Alexia Kressel out of Lakeway. She is a Lakeway graduate, former soccer player and basketball. Be sure to visit 714collection.com for all those styling needs. She might even get me a shirt, who knows. And Gann Johnson Insurance, all your local insurance needs in Dixon, Missouri. When it comes to insurance, always keep it local. And of course, our main sponsor, Security Bank of Pulaski County. And I can't forget Chris Pills, I guess. Chris Pills has been a big sponsor for a while here. And we are going to reset. Capital City is on the way to our side of the field. Capital City is in the blue. Do I have a blue that matches their color? Close enough. They are the Capital City Cavaliers. They are the newest high school in Central Missouri. They opened, I think, maybe 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. They are south in Jefferson City near the new St. Mary's Hospital, kind of towards Blair Oaks area. But we'll be back soon as we're all settled to go for some more football. It's back here, Capital City in the blue. They will start on offense first. They are the Cavaliers out of Jefferson City, as I mentioned, with a beautiful new high school stadium that was just finished, and they will play their first home game this year in it. They've been using the historic Adkins Stadium there in Jefferson City, but really nice facility. Jeff City has 3 very nice football stadiums, actually 4. They have Blair Oaks, Helias, Jeff City, and Capital City now. In fact, one year COVID year, I got the wrong whistle. Capital City on the run. Let's bring up 3rd and short. They actually held the state championships in Jeff City. All 3 were within the city limits. Mostly Blair Oaks is technically in the city limits, depending on where you live, but Jeff City also the site of the state track meet every season. Ball came loose. Capital City will remain on offense. That is a first, I believe. These are also new officials, several of them, so they are learning. Way to go. If you want to be an official, check out MSHSAA.org. MSHSAA is also your official provider of postseason action for video coverage. We'll be live with the Waynesville Tigers for football, along with probably some softball or volleyball. Depends on what happens there. Capital City on the run. They're going to get a big first. They're close to a 1st and goal. Capital City pushed the Tigers back just a yard and a half from the red zone, it looks like. Pass is caught, still on their feet inside the red zone towards the 10. That's going to result in a second down. So just shy of the 10-yard line on the 11. This time Capital City a little off balance on their set. And that hit will not result in a touchdown. Good stop by the Tigers, but Capital City will, I believe, have a first and goal coming up. But since we are here and we got a little bit of time, let's have some story time. Capital City, the play is caught, or is a touchdown on the run. Take a look back at that. It was a fake to the quarterback. Down the middle, took the officials a little bit to notice it, but that was a touchdown for Capital City. I had an issue where I bought a vehicle for my neighbor, not his fault. The transmission kind of poopied itself, and is a good way to put it. It got scared and let all of its liquids come out one day. And it is a very hard transmission to find. So I went to Security Bank, talked to my friends over there, and explained I need a car so I can keep doing these games. About 3 days later, they called me and said, hey, we may have a vehicle for you. That is incomplete. And it was a lovely Chrysler 300. My first reaction, I told them, was that's an old man's car. And they thought I didn't like it. But I love that car. Nice leather steering wheel, leather dash, everything automatic. Comfortable seats, heated. It's an amazing vehicle. All the financing done in-house. They took care of everything. Friendly service. So if you need a vehicle, if you have a vehicle, you need a vehicle finance, Capital City is going to bring this one to the bank. And they are short by about a yard. Check out Security Bank of Pulaski County. Get a hold of Mike Dunbar. Get a hold of any of their staff in there. They will be sure to hook you up. They can provide you very good service there. If you need a bank account, they will take care of that. If you need a house loan, any type of loan, Capital City is going to spread this out. Just like you could spread your wealth. And this run is good for a touchdown. Simple dive straight down the middle. Take a look at that touchdown here as we position the camera. A trick that many of you don't notice to get rid of the camera movement. But 2-0 lead for Capital City. The Tigers need 3 in order to pick up a win here in this set of the Jamboree. They won 2-0 against Union. And the set should be running low pretty soon here. I do have an idea. I would like to do, I don't know how it would work, but I would like to have a way to... I could do it, but I want to have a little shout out for parents to like their kids during football and different sports. So if you want to do that, get a hold of me. I'm thinking maybe a few dollars donation or something like that, and that'll go a long ways to even adding an extra game or two to some things. So just an idea. You can email me at allenhilliardsports@gmail.com or just message me on Facebook. I think that would be kind of neat, and I think we are running out of plays we have. So end of the second set, the first half of it anyway. Capital City's up 2-0, and I'm already in that volleyball mode, aren't I? So we're going to take a break. We'll be back after this. And the microphone was off, but first play, as you've seen, resulted in nothing there. That play is ruled dead. Ball is picked up. However, the play was dead before the ball got to that point, so either way, it'll go back to the Tigers. Third play coming up for the set. Tigers line up, split receivers, 2 on each side. Pass incomplete. I believe we're on play number 5. Our camera person has run away up here. Once again, thank you Security Bank of Pulaski County and the Dixon School District for being our title sponsors this season. Also, La Familia Restaurant. I have not got everything done yet, but they are an amazing place to eat if you have not eaten there yet. So be sure to check them out there by the front gate of Fort Leonard Wood. And I forgot to mention Post Pond and Brian Borm with Cross Creek Realty. They are providing this brand new camera here, thanks to some wheeling and dealing there between some money and very lovely new camera they're providing. But they're supporters of the Frisco League as well as the Crocker Lions, former Lions, and Brian Borum there. Post Pawn Shop just across from La Familia. While you're over there getting something to eat, check them out. Short run. That'll result in not a lot of gain here. So kind of summarizing what we're seeing here, the Tigers, they've got a pretty good little running game going right now. If they can hone in on this and seal a couple blocks off, they've got a pretty solid running offense. We're back to the 40 again. Remember Monday, watch out for school buses, children standing in the road. I don't think we have too many children that stand in the corn, but watch out for them especially. Don't stop for them. Short little run. Do have some rule clarifications this year on some things. If the runner is ruled stopped on momentum, you cannot hit the runner. So they're going to start calling things like that this year after the momentum is done. That is considered a late hit or unsportsmanlike hit, however you look at it. Pretty good crowd across the way there. It's not looking too bad. The sun, though, is getting a little bit in the way. It'll clear out here in a minute. And that pass is incomplete. Trying to get the sun out of there, but I don't think I'll be able to. Waynesville Tigers in the orange, Capital City in the blue. That is a direct snap to the running back there, just about, and a pretty good pickup by the Tigers. The stadium here, it's been here since 55, I believe, somewhere around that time. Rolla had football several years before Waynesville did. High school in the back, it was built on many times in the last 60 years. Very nice building inside. New gym is actually under construction. We'll have live coverage of the Rolla Holiday Tournament 2, covering the Waynesville Tigers, among other teams. So Capital City going to Warrensburg. So Rolla is going to face Camdenton the first game of the year. And I believe Union's going to face St. Francis Borgia, is what I heard. We'll also be live from Camdenton this year. That's our other road game. Lakers and Waynesville have a storied rivalry. And that pass is incomplete. So we're winding down the number of plays here. The camera person has broken the camera, apparently. Tigers again. This time, that play scored a touchdown earlier. This time, they're going to seal that corner off. So you do see the coaches out there. This is a learning experience for coaches, officials, and everyone. And the kids especially. But officials also need trained. They are not just born out of something and become great officials overnight. It takes some learning experience. Penalty flag on that to start the play. I think we have a timeout, actually. But the other side's already done. I think we're just waiting on... I don't know what we're waiting on the other side of the field here. I think we're just waiting on this side to get done. Waynesville will move to the other side of the field, to the Rolla side. And on this side of the field, Capital City will face Union, but we'll be moving to the Waynesville-Rolla matchup. Rolla is going to be in the white uniforms with the not red numbers, but not far off. Maroon, I guess. And that ball is down. So it does look like Capital City will come away with a 2-0 victory in this. So this is the last play. They're going to put the ball back where it was. And again, thank you all the supporters this year so far. And if you'd like to be added to that list, get a hold of me. Allen Hilliard Sports at gmail.com or Facebook. I'm not hard to find. The whistle's blown. And the quarterback might be happy with that, but that's going to end final score 2-0 Cavaliers. And we'll be back in a little bit as the Tigers and Bulldogs will face off for the final set of the night. Back here, set number 3. It is Waynesville and Rolla facing off now. Waynesville first on offense. Rolla in the white, Waynesville in the orange. These two teams will meet here in this field again later in the season. Possibly these two teams will be in the same district. Very likely they will be. First run for a short gain. Tigers line up again, looking like they're going to run the ball. They do. A lot of Bulldogs, though, pushing them to the sideline. That's going to be probably a first. That is a first down. So big run by Waynesville on that. Last year, Waynesville, nearly in Waynesville, defeated Rolla. However, a couple freshmen freshmen caught the ball for the Bulldogs and won the game for the Bulldogs. So, congratulations to the Bulldogs last year. But Jamborees are always fun to see who they're going to play, what style. Again, the handoff in the middle. Rolla's waiting. Nowhere to go on that play. But our first matchup will be against the Glendale Falcons. They faced Lebanon last year in districts. Tigers line up again. This time it looks like we're going to keep running the ball. And good handoff. Bulldogs are there. So the Rolla Bulldogs so far showing good defense out here. They do have a new coach. It is Hefner, I believe. This is his name. Former Waynesville assistant under Rick Vernon. A lot of these teams are related more than you realize. Try to zoom in here if I can. It's a new camera, so I'm figuring out where the controls are. Tigers with the good run, though. A nice stop on the other side over there for Union. Or a nice stop for Capital City against Union there. As Waynesville took their time on this, Tigers line up. Tigers are still fighting for some yardage. That's going to be enough for a first. That's inside the 10, so that's 4 down territory now in goal. This would be a big moral victory if Waynesville could come away with the victory over Rolla here. They have won already. That's over Capital City, or that's over Union. Capital City beat them 2-0. And in the background is a new football scoreboard that is currently being constructed. So, new nice video board. I was told it's coming. Tigers trying to get the edge. That is caught, or not caught, but that is a touchdown. He caught the edge of that. It was close. Taking a look back at that. And Tigers are up 1-0 over Rolla. They will strike first. Apologize, the tripod I have is not designed for that camera. It's special, but it'll work for now. We will do what we can do with. Appreciate everyone joining me tonight. Have a safe trip home afterwards. I am kind of getting footage for the coaches too, so if my shots are kind of wide, that is most of the reason. Watching Union over there, that is a beautiful pass for the football team. Their quarterback has especially to the tight ends. Just a side note from what the game's going on right now, but figure I'd point that out. Tigers showing a lot of running plays coming in. But you could get one block out of that, and you could score quite a bit if you're the Tigers. And looks like we're going to swap sides. We're going to have some defense coming out. So that's the end of the Tigers half. It's now up to the Bulldogs. It is a 1-0 score. And I don't know what we're doing here, but maybe it's still Tiger time. Okay, so Tigers still on offense. We are not done yet for the Tigers. And again, thank you for joining us. Apologize, I tried 1080, but internet just didn't want to do it. So we'll settle with what we got, and we'll be happy with it. Tigers, a lot of yards to the side, but 5 yards forward. Also, Rolla Booster Club and Waynesville Booster Clubs are taking sign-ups right now for new members. If you want to join, I know it is, I believe, $50 a person for Rolla. I'm not sure what it is for Waynesville, but get a hold of, I believe, Shelly Imperato can hook you up in Waynesville. And call the Rolla Athletic Office. They will take care of you at the high school Monday through Friday if you want to sign up to be a Booster Club member. Money goes to support these programs. Tigers continue their offensive set. That is on the other side of the field, not ours. Big hit down the middle. 77 with a beautiful read on that. We're going to take a look at that. That deserves some special. That deserves something right there. And that's going to end the Tigers' offensive set. But look at this read right there through the line. He had the ball the entire time. And Rolla is now going to come out and take offense. Still 1-0. Waynesville picked up one score out of that. Rolla, they're going to start with a big run. That's enough for a first and then some more. So the new scoreboard, I'm assuming, is going to go on the other side of the field over there. It's going to be a very nice video board here at Rolla High School. Rolla with another run down the middle. The Tigers wrangle the Bulldogs in. Thank you, Security Bank, Dixon School District, Post Pawn Shop, Brian Borum, 714 Collection, Gan Johnson Insurance, Chris Bills Basketball, anyone else who has helped to support the Tigers over the years, and other teams actually. We've had Lebanon sponsors and other support like that. Rolla again with another big run. But your support goes to help bring Frisco League and Tiger action. And Capital City with the score over Union. So if they get 2 wins there, they will tie Waynesville unless Rolla scores here to tie this, which that'll just muddy things up and make things all kinds of crazy. Glad baseball games don't end in ties. Short run, no gain. They're in 4 and goal territory. And they got 3 more to go. So Bulldogs again lining up. I'd be surprised if they throw this ball. I'd say this is straight down the gut. It is number 5 for the touchdown. So that's going to tie this set up. So it'll end in at least a tie. Bulldogs now tied with Waynesville. And that ball, it sailed up there to the sideline. I believe it might have been caught. So Rolla, about a handful of plays left to go in this Jamboree. Want to give much luck to all these teams. And again, thank you, Rolla School District, for allowing me to be here and do this, and join this lovely press box where I'm sure I will be on Friday night as the Tigers come here to face the Bulldogs. Bulldogs again with that running game. They are known for that. Under former coach Mike Franks, I asked him one time, "What's your game plan?" He said, "Run the ball." Sorry about that. But yes, he said, run the ball. I said, what happens if you can't run the ball? He said, we hope you better run it better. He recently retired. I hope he is enjoying vacation somewhere. Rolla is again in the near the end zone. They're going to make it to the 5. That's another, might be a first down. That'll be first and goal for the Bulldogs. These Jamborees are more of a learning experience. Get the kids out here. Some of the new kids involved in the varsity level that are moving up. This is just stuff you get to see. When you're competing against other schools, it really makes things a lot easier to kind of see your differences. And this is short. Not quite a touchdown yet. So Rolla lining up. I'd say they're just going to run this down the middle. Fall forward. That's a touchdown. Bulldogs now are going to pick up the winning score. Not like baseball, though. We're not going to walk off and be like that. Big run by the Bulldogs. 2-1 now. But once again, thank you, Post Pond, Brian Borum of Cross Creek Realty, for getting this camera here. That is this amazing quality of the camera compared to what I have used in the past. And whistle blown on that play, so Rolla's going to come away with at least a 2-1 victory. I believe Capital City defeated Union on the other side. So they'll have 2 wins. I'm not sure how they did against Rolla. And behind me on the other side of the field here, my camera is kind of stuck where it's at, but we have a lovely soccer field behind us. Grass is amazing back there. That's where the soccer will be played, pending some bad weather. And there was a penalty flag on that before it started, apparently, so. That is Mr. Griffin out there in the white hat. Just out of camera range. You can't see him, but new officials there, as I mentioned, learning what they do. If you want to be an official, visit MSHSAA.org. If you're a teacher interested in coaching, I believe that is it. That is our final here. 2-1. Bulldogs on top of Waynesville. 2-0 over Union for Waynesville, and 2-0 loss to Capital City. So have a good day. We will see you all later. I appreciate everything all the sponsors have done, and have a good night. Be safe.